Alright guys, thanks for tuning in. It's Adam, and today we're going to talk about the cost on the first service for the Speed Twin. We're going to talk about adding the cruise control to it, and I'm going to give you all a little review and my thoughts on the Olin steering damper that was put on it. Let's start things off with a little cold start. Alright guys, let's talk about the service cost, pros and cons of the cruise control, and my thoughts on the steering stabilizer. To start off with the service, took it up to Triumph of Roswell where I bought the motorcycle from. Had it up there right when they opened. It took about 3 hours to do the service. They did the 600-mile break-in service. They also installed a cruise control for me. The cruise control module, you know, that's around $400. I bought it at the time I bought the bike, so I was able to get it 15% off. And when it came time for them to put it on, it is $140 to put it on, but they didn't charge me for it, so I appreciate that. And then the oil change or 600 mile service itself was $306 to do that. While I was up there, stopped by Pop's Coffee, had a coffee, a breakfast burrito. It was really good. I enjoyed that. They also announced the TFC Edition Speed Twin, so I talked with Aaron and Nick and Zach about that. Talked to them a little bit about the T120. Then I went through a leg over some of the BMWs at the BMW dealership next door. So all in all, very happy with the dealership experience. Now for the cruise control module, I wish I had done a little bit more homework on that. Some of y'all may already be aware of this. I wasn't, just due to my own naiveness and assuming and didn't ask questions. But the cruise control is simply an activation where it's turned on, like you can see the orange light down there, and then when you set it, it turns green. There is no accelerator, decel, or resume. If you roll off the throttle, it turns it off. And then if you don't want to use it anymore, it'll just turn off when you turn the bike off, you know. But you basically just turn it on, activate it, deactivate it as needed, which it's very simple. It's like a thumb controller or thumb screw or whatever you call them for the throttle. But it's a cleaner look, and I do appreciate the cleaner look. I just don't know if it's worth the $400 or whatever discount price you can get it at, as it's simply just very simple in nature. But I mean, that kind of fits the bike technically, kind of, maybe, I don't know. All right, now for the Olin steering damper, you know, that runs about $700. I got it from AJ's Cycles online. I put that one on myself. They do have an instruction video on YouTube on how to do it. So, you know, the biggest thing you need is a caliper so you can measure the distances to set it up right. But other than that, it bolts right in. And after adding that, you know, I think there's 25 clicks. I might be wrong, but, you know, it's adjustable with the clicks. I have it in the middle, then maybe +2. I find it to be where I like it with that setting. At faster speeds, those micro jitters I've talked about in other videos associated with this bike are gone. It's really comfortable now on the interstate. And that purchase, to me, you know, if you're riding one of these on the interstate up at faster speeds and everything, for me, I think it's worth it. I mean, older guys that have been riding for forever, they might not even notice the micro jitters or think anything of it. But for me, you know, I mean, I'm only in my 4th year of riding, so, you know, I appreciate the steering stabilizer and am very happy with that purchase. But the cruise control, I don't know. I like it, but it's a lot for what it is. Oh, and another thing that I wasn't expecting, when I showed up for the service, Aaron had my letter of authenticity from Triumph saying that this is one of 800 bikes. They're not numbered, which is unfortunate, but it's cool to have that letter now too that I can keep with all the records and everything, where if I do end up selling it, you know, I have all the legit paperwork and the service stuff with it. So that was cool. But while I was killing time, I was talking with the sales guys and we were looking at the TFC Speed Twin. Y'all comment down below on what you think of that Akrapovic exhaust. I'm not a huge fan of it. It's too oval. I like the round exhaust. I think a whole lot of other people probably think the same. Maybe some of the younger guys don't care because it's Akrapovic and it matches like the digital clock that's on here now. You know, it's getting more and more modern, which ain't, you know, a horrible thing, but it's definitely not for me. I'm still thinking about either doing the Hitchcock slip-ons or possibly just doing a full titanium Hitchcock system on here with the cones because I like that look. But the black and gold, you know, I think that TFC Edition Speed Twin is a pretty bike. Will not deny that. But I'm just not feeling the exhaust. I guess the same way some of y'all feel about the single clock is how I feel about the exhaust on that one. So, and I believe there's only, what, 250 of those being made. Those ones are numbered, so that's pretty cool. Alright guys, well I just wanted to give y'all a little tidbit of information about the first service for this bike and my thoughts on the cruise control and what I'm thinking on the steering damper. I have had that steering damper on for a while now, to be honest with you guys. The last video that I made about the comfort, if the bike is comfortable or not, it was on before I made that video, and I just didn't want to talk about it in that video because I still wanted to get a little bit more mileage and interstate riding with the bike before I brought it up. So I think I probably got about 300 miles of riding the bike with it on, and I've just been really happy with it. So, but as always guys, thanks for tuning in. If you like this type of stuff, be sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell button and the like button. I really appreciate it. It helps the algorithm find other people that are interested in the same bikes and whatnot. So as always, man, you guys ride safe, be blessed, and we'll see you on the next one.